Good morning. Good morning, Miss MB. How are you? I just went out to take care of the animals. And so that's what I'm doing. Probably going to do some gardening today. Trying to plant stuff every day now that Shed Wars has started. Of course, I was kind of doing that before. Probably some things I shouldn't have put in the ground because it might still get cold or freeze, but I want to have some stuff going, so I'm going to risk it. So, yep, Shed Wars has begun. Hello, Day. Monty's in motion. I just looked at the time and I was like, oh yeah, my husband's going to be home shortly. I can't even talk that long, but I'll talk to you guys for a little while. Hi, Nikki. How are you? You got those kids to deal with there, Nikki. Well, just some different people saying that certain things should be started at a certain time, but my last frost date was like this past Sunday, so in my opinion, that means I can start it. But I mean, I know some things, if it's too cold, they'll lay dormant for a while, and then once it starts to warm up, they'll pop out of the ground. So, well, pretty much I just have a lot of seed. So if like I had already put radishes, carrots, cilantro, and some lettuce in my raised planter, the one that's up off the ground, the two that are up off the ground. And the radishes got a little bit frozen from the really bad weather we had. So what I did was, after all that was over, I went ahead and just put some more radishes in there. So, yeah. So I'm not really worried, like, if the seed doesn't come up, I'll just put more seed in there. I don't ever use, like, all the seed I have of something usually, unless it's something like parsley. Now, I was planting peppermint. I planted spearmint, but not peppermint. And anyway, I put all of it in there, and I was like, wow. And then I looked at the pack and it said that was 100 seed. So that pot is literally going to be full of peppermint. So, oops. It'll be nice and beautiful green. Welcome, Bushcraft family. How are you? So yesterday, in my live stream, I was asking if you could block somebody from being subscribed to you. So I'll explain to him because he was in there. What happened was somebody subscribed to me, so I went over to their channel to check out their channel so I could subscribe back, because that's what I do if the subscription shows. So I went back over to that person's channel, and there was like a lot of filthy, nasty, gross, disgusting stuff on his channel. And I was like, ooh, I don't even want this guy to be subscribed to me. But he never made a comment on any of my videos. Welcome, Nona Grace. How are you? So, um, so if he ever does comment, I have that channel name in my brain. So when that person does comment again on my channel, I'm going to block them, because I just kind of see a problem there. When I went to the channel, I was like, no, that's not going to work. So, Nona Grace, I love watching your videos. You have such a soothing voice. You know, I actually, Nona Grace, I actually found you from Will It Grow, from John. I was looking to see some of the channels that were subscribed to him, and that's how I found you, was from John at Will It Grow. Yeah. I love following the adventures of Mr. Brown. I need to try that one day. I need to set up the camera to where when the phone answers and it's some like random spam or person trying to sell something and just tape the phone call and just give them like a hard time and tape that for everybody to see. If you guys don't know Nona Grace, go and check her out. She's really cool. DPS's Wonderful World. That's a fairly new channel, maybe about a month, I think. Okay, bushcraft. I will go back and do that. Go into the community settings and add to the ban list. Okay, I will do that. I actually have a couple other names I need to add in there as well. Maybe 3 altogether. I just, I'm a God-fearing Christian woman, and the things I saw on his channel, I was like, no. That would be funny if you could actually tape yourself, talking. Oh, thank you. And I did not go to Las Vegas to party. We actually have family that lives in Las Vegas. uh, we did go and welcome Garden State Gardener. We did go and my husband's uncle gave me $20 and I gambled that away until it was gone. And that was it. So we actually just hung out with family. We went to the Hoover Dam, and they had a swimming pool where they were a really nice swimming pool. So we spent a lot of time at the pool. We had a great time there. And there was this one hotel that had this beautiful like botanical garden, and I just love plants, so I had such an awesome time there. Welcome, Mike. How are you? Bluetooth bars. I'm trying to, okay, let's see let me put this up so I can read it without it moving around. Um, you add those Bluetooth bars next to the people's channel name. I have to learn administrative part of StreamYard. Any tips? Tips on StreamYard. Well, I guess I would say I just know the basics. Um, when I want to add a moderator and I'm in StreamYard, I just go to my own stream in my phone and hit add moderator because it still knows it's you. So when you want to add a moderator, just use your phone to do that. Just go to that person's name and click moderator. Stop cam, that's when you need to sneeze or you need to run to the bathroom or whatever, or you don't want them to see you eating ice cream or something, I don't know, or whatever. And so you can use that. What else? Stop mic. Like if your husband comes in the room and wants to say something to you, you can hit stop mic and nobody else can hear what he's saying. Invite. Invite is where you put the link out. You can also, if you're having trouble with people coming up on your stream that you don't want on there, you can send the link. You can go into your StreamYard before you even start and send the link to them by email. So, or if you have a specific guest and you don't want just anyone to hop up on your panel that night, you can just email your link. Oh, and share. Share is if you want to share a screen. And I really, really want to try that out. I had a couple of ideas what I could use that for. So I want to try that one day. Maybe I'll do that later this afternoon. I've been wanting to try that. Like, welcome, Mama J. I've been wanting to try that where you could, like, maybe pick some smaller channels and play their videos, almost like shout outs. But I don't know if you would have to get the person's permission to play their video or if they would have to be in your stream that day. I guess it's considered public information. I don't know. Do you know anything about that, Bushcraft? You seem to be pretty tech and YouTube savvy. Yeah, I thought it would be cool. Kind of like how Tim does the watch and grow thing. Something like that. Except for they wouldn't have to necessarily be in your stream that night. You just do it as a way to shout out the channels. So you find channels that are under, whatever your number is, 500, 200, 300, 1,000, or just do channels that you like or you want to emphasize a video. And you just find a little short video that you've watched ahead of time and you just play it. I think that would be cool. That originally I've played pretty close to when I very first started my video where I'm making the button lamp. So that was cool. And that was an idea I'd seen on YouTube a long time ago. And I just reenacted it, just repeated it. That's pretty much what YouTube is. I mean, there's only so many ideas out there, and it only makes sense that we would all kind of repeat the same things. Just like on Shed Wars, we're going to be all given a lot of the same tips. And then we're going to be learning new ones. So that's cool. I'm trying to watch as many Shed Wars videos as I can, but I'm also trying to support all the other channels who watch my videos as well. And I noticed that Nona Grace, every time you go and watch one of her videos, she will come back and watch one of your videos. So I'm trying to use that method. That way that you're watching videos of those who are watching you. Yeah, you're promoting them even if they're not in there, just because they're smaller channels. Anytime I find I am a softie. Anytime I find really small channels, especially under 200, I'm always trying to shout them out. I'm writing their name down. I'm trying to shout them out. I'm trying to help them grow because let's see. I think my first shout outs were from John at Will It Grow. Those were my first shout outs. Nona Grace was in the first 5 that shouted me out. Urban Grandpa Prepper, Adventures of Frank and Tina. It was called then, but now it's just Frank and Tina. But yeah, all those shout outs really helped me. And I did a shout out for one channel. It was called Arkansas Pilgrim. And he's a great supporter of channels. And I did a shout out for him and he got like 20 subs off of that. So that was awesome. I don't usually carry that much clout to get that many subs, but I guess it was a lot of channels that had not heard of him. But he's a really great supporter. So if you're looking for somebody really cool that you know will watch your stuff and support your channel, Arkansas Pilgrim will do that. And if he gets really busy with stuff and realizes he hasn't watched your videos for a while, he will like binge watch them that day and you'll see like a bunch of comments. So he's a really cool channel like that. Yes. I know it is hard. Nona Grace, are you doing judging this year for Shed Wars again? I heard that. It's weird. I heard that and I didn't even know that you were a judge last year. I just heard him say that and I was like, Nona Grace, really? I know you did one video about Shed Wars. Yeah. Well, I was doing 10 a week, but I think that was too much for people. So I've cut it down to 5 a week. Because when I do the shout outs, I actually want them to go follow through and subscribe to the channels. And I have gone on and I look some weeks when I have time, I actually go on there and look to see how many subs did they get from that? Who went over there? And I keep note of that. And I did actually give a gift card away on one of my shout out videos for someone who followed through. So I'm going to continue to do that just on a random basis. And because I want for my shout outs to help them. Yeah, this morning I was in a live stream with Weekend RVing, and they're really, really nice people. And Unpaved Explorer was in there, and he was saying that he's spent 2 years trying to get monetized, and he's still not monetized. And he is at 907 right now. I don't know how many watch hours he has, but that just 2 years sounds like a long time to work towards something. My goal is to try to get 1,000 subs in a year, but I don't know. My anniversary date of when I started YouTube is August 27th. So because I'm a softie, I heard that story and I went in and put his playlist on my other computer in there, and I started running his channel to try to help him with that goal. So every once in a while, I'll go in there. Like right before I did this, I went in there and hit like and made a comment. And then every time I run by there, I'll make a comment or hit like. So I try to do that to help channels. So for nothing in return, I just want to help people to reach their goals. And he seems like a nice guy. Garden State Gardener does this giving away seeds. I think it's every Sunday. Well, I was in the middle of shopping with my family, so I was trying to pay attention, but we would go in a store and then I wouldn't get to listen to what was happening. So if my name was called, I probably even missed it. But I'll try it for another Sunday when I can be there to pay more attention to it. Yeah, bushcraft. I did learn that. So what I do is I put it on. Hello, Chris Clevercraft. I did learn that about the muting thing. I actually just learned that this week. Welcome, Lee's Arkansas Bound. So I hear a very faint sound of his voice in there. I think his name is James. I'm not sure. But yeah, I hear very faintly his voice in the dining room playing. We have this old PC, so I will put it on there. Also, I have 2 channels. My husband has a channel, and then he has another YouTube that's not actually a channel. But if I find somebody that I want to try to help, I will make sure that they're subscribed. I'm subscribed to them on all 4 of the channels. And I will make sure, like if I do it for my husband's, I will also make sure that he watches 2 videos all the way through and makes a comment. Nona Grace, I was playing people's playlists while I was sleeping with it on mute. But I heard, and I don't know if this is true because there's a lot of rumors going around, but Bushcraft Family he actually knows some people that work for YouTube. So you have to have it on at least a small version. If you mute the YouTube, it will not count on their channel. That's what Bushcraft is saying, and he knows somebody that works at YouTube. Register for the contest so I can get on the wheel. Okay, let me write this down. I always try to have pen and paper next to me when I'm in these streams, because if I see a new channel, I want to be sure to subscribe to them. Or if someone mentions a video that they want me to see, I'll write that down. So I'm always writing stuff down. Well, I don't know if I need seeds, but I love seeds. I said, oh, I don't need any more seeds. And then I'll be at the store and be like, oh, I got to try that. Because I'll hear other people talking about stuff. And then I'll want those seeds as well. So I know a lot of people go on lives on on Friday's a really big Shed Wars day for lives, like all the way from 5 o'clock all the way till 10 o'clock. There's literally somebody going on live, and then there's even a pirate chat after that for Shed Wars people, or just anybody that wants to come in. But so yes, I am becoming one of those seed junkies. They stopped. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many rumors, you don't know there's so many rumors you don't know what's real and what's true and what's really not true. So, yeah. So I just try to do my best. I do try to follow the rule of when I subscribe to a channel, I'll watch 2 videos all the way through. So if I'm in a live stream and I see a channel I want to subscribe to, I go to that channel and I try to find 2 short videos because I'm in the middle of a live at the time. Watch 2 little short videos and then go back to my live stream. Now, of course, if I'm not in a live stream, I'll try to watch a longer one. But 2 videos all the way through, make comments on both of them. That's another rumor I heard, that if you don't watch 2 videos all the way through and make a comment on both of them, that they don't last. Welcome, CJM Farms. Welcome, Big Joe Outdoors. Oh, it's yucky outside, Nona Grace. Is it like snowing there or raining or? I am going to go find something else to plant today, probably right after lunch because my husband comes home from lunch at 11. Free Handling Maid is my sister-in-law. So my husband is her brother. And we live in Texas and she lives in Montana. Now, finally ended up telling her about my YouTube channel. And when I told her, she said she had a channel. So I checked that out. And I said, Denise, because her name is actually Denise. Uh, you, very bad winds and rain. Oh, yes, we had the bad winds last week. Yeah, we went and visited Free Handling Maid in over the summer in Montana. It was my first time to Montana. I had been wanting to go to Montana since I was like 20 years old. So I was super excited to finally be able to go. When she moved from Florida, we visited her twice in Florida, and we've already visited her in Montana. We had planned to go on a cruise for our birthday because my husband's and my birthday are pretty close together, and we put that off because of all the stuff going on right now. We didn't want to be on a cruise, and have to wear masks for days and days in a row. So we decided to go to Montana instead because she had just moved there. So yes, DC's a sweetheart. I looked earlier and I thought for a second she was going to go live this morning because I always when I decide to do a random live, I always check to make sure someone I know isn't going live at the same time. I always try to check that. I try to be courteous. Now my Monday night live is at 7 p.m. That's every Monday. That's my total that's my regular spot for a live, Monday night at 7 p.m. Central. But then I do random lives as well. So I just thought I'd get a little time in before my husband came home for lunch. I'll probably stop this in a little while and go in there because I just remembered that he comes home at 11 on Fridays, not at 12. Because he comes home for lunch every day and I make him lunch. He's really spoiled. He's rotten. I made him that way. Yeah, I got to think of something else to plant today. Trying to plant something every day. Get my Shed Wars going on. So really cool. So I'm trying to do trying to do a shout out in every one of my Shed Wars videos. Hello, Dave and Diane, throwing caution to the wind. Thank you for coming by to support me. I totally appreciate it. I do. This is just one of those random lives. I thought I'd come on and just do this for a little while and see how everybody's doing. Is anybody else doing planting today? I know Nona Grace isn't because she has bad weather going on. Monty's in motion. I need to write your name down. I gotta go check out some of your videos. I don't know if you've posted anything lately. YouTube is so weird. If you don't watch a video in a few days, it'll take your subscription away. Turn off your alarms and everything, and then you have to remember that person again and go back in. And you're making beds. My husband made one really long bed, and then with the leftover wood, he made one small bed, and then I painted it purple. So now that we have the fence going all the way around the yard, I'm going to have him go ahead and I'm going to have him go ahead and put in another raised bed. Let's see. Let's pull this up and see what you said here. There's a brand new YouTube channel. Love people to promote. I will go check it out. Let me write it down. CGM Farms. CGM Farms. Awesome. I will go by and check them out for sure. I love helping small channels to grow. I got a lot of help and a lot of people that butchering a chicken for dinner sounds good. Yeah, I love chicken. I don't personally eat my chicken. Now, if I have to, that's going to be different, but that's cool though that you can do that. I'm a total softie, so I could totally not kill a chicken. I did grow up in a deer hunting family, so I'm used to seeing the deer hanging in the tree when they're sitting there gutting it. I don't watch that part. That's not my favorite part. I have actually shot my own deer. Um, I call him Bruiser. I shot one deer one time, and I never shot another deer after that. I don't know if I will. I might try again next year. We'll see. Not much for new videos. You have really exciting news coming up? Awesome. Let's see. Yes, it is a great collaboration. Yeah, Shed Wars is awesome. I love watching all that. I've learned so much stuff about gardening. There's all this stuff I thought I knew, but now that I hear them talk about it, I'm like, oh, I guess I don't really know as much about gardening as I thought I knew. Welcome, Recyclable Homestead. I know some things. I guess what I did was I did pretty simple gardening, and I did frugal gardening because a lot of times I did not have the money for fancy fertilizers and all this stuff that you add to stuff. So I'm used to just growing in regular old dirt in the ground, sometimes in containers if I have them. Let's see. I don't barely know nothing that is good luck. Yeah. I have good times and bad times with gardening. Houses going up for sale. Ooh, does that mean you're going to move somewhere where you could have a bigger garden? Ooh, that's cool. This is going to be my first year with strawberries. I planted them by seed, which I know is the hardest way, and I have one. I have one coming up. Hey, I'm excited because I've never had one before, so it's my first one. But Yeah, I was having trouble finding celery seed, so my mom's boyfriend got me celery seed, and Amy at Craze Family Homestead gave me seed, and I put the celery seed from Craze Family Homestead, I put those in a seedling tray, and those are all coming up. So yay. Hopefully, they'll get big enough in there to transplant. And they're under the grow light that I got as a awesome friend mail from the Vineyard Chicks. So they were doing a giveaway of the grow light, and they heard that me commenting that I wanted a grow light because I didn't have one. And they asked their parents if they could send me a grow light. So they ordered a grow light from Walmart and had it sent straight to my P.O. box. So that was really sweet of them. Friend mail is awesome. I like to send it. I like to receive it. I do like to give stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do the Secret Seed Challenge with Simply Jan Homestead. We're supposed to pick someone. Homestead Aquarius put out a gladiator challenge of secret seed. You're supposed to send 3 seeds to somebody on the opposing team, and you're supposed to give them instructions of how to grow it, and they're supposed to grow it. And if both of you succeed and get fruit from your plant, you will be entered into a drawing to win something. But also, it's just really cool. And Simply Jan and I are like friends. So, hey, and if you guys have missed my first Shed Wars video, it's about a 9-minute video. And in the video, I do a little spoof on Simply Jan Homestead. I actually made a hat for it and everything. My crazy attempt at humor. Oh, yes, that would be cool, Day. That would be cool. What I might do is they have some over at Tractor Supply, some strawberries. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just put a couple of plants in there where the seed are. Of course, I don't remember exactly where the seed are. I'm just going to kind of randomly put a couple of in there. And so, Craze Family Homestead told me that you can really uh, strawberries will take over your planter. So this year you might be able to grow something else in there, but next year it's going to take over the whole thing, which is fine with me if I can actually get some strawberries. Plus they're off the ground, so critters won't be getting in there. Yes, I did my first spoof. I'm going to try to do a cute little humor or shout out on all of my Shed Wars videos. So it'll be a spoof or some little attempt at humor. So I have another one I'm going to do. It's going to be on Homestead Aquarius on Robert's channel. So I just got to finish a little art craft project before I can do that. Yeah. Well, right now there's Welcome Mackenzie Lindstrom. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I have a separating fence between the gardening side of the yard and the chicken side of the yard. And so what I'm going to do, because I know that chickens I think they like sunflowers. I'm going to put my sunflowers over on the chicken side. And so if they do peck at it, it'll just be at the bottom, leaves and stuff. The flower will still be up here. So I think I'm going to plant a little sunflower garden over on the other side of the fence. Hello, NDT show. Just doing a little short random live. I'm going to have to get off here in about 15 minutes so I can go make my husband's lunch because he's rotten like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of a secret seed challenge. I know Jan has already sent my seed out. When she said she already sent my seed, I was like, "Oh, I feel terrible. I haven't sent her seed out yet." So I'm gonna have to go in. I have to pick a seed. I have to pick seeds to send her, and I have to give instructions on them. So it's going to take a little bit to do that. And of course, I'll have to throw in some random cool thing that she won't expect. Welcome, Top Vacation Hotels. How are you? So I'll have to I need to sit down at the table and go through all my seeds and see what I have left that I need to plant. Does anybody know what grows in partial shade? What kind of plant grows in partial shade? Because I have a one row um, that he tilled for me that is partial shade, and I'm not sure what to put there. I'm not a beets person, so I thought about growing one in a pot because someone sent me seed, and I want to try to grow at least one of something that somebody sent me, if even if it's not my thing, just to try it out. Try to broaden my horizons. Lettuce, spinach, parsley. Yeah, I guess I could. I have a bunch of that gourmet lettuce. I guess I could put that in there. Uh, yeah, my lettuce. I put some lettuce in the some of the lettuce seed that Will It Grow sent me. I put in my planter, and it's coming up really nicely. Leafy stuff. Yeah. Uh, I don't know what I've done with my spinach seed. I may have to go buy some more. I was looking for it the other day. Okay. Thank you, Lee's Arkansas Bound, for coming by my live stream, checking this out. I appreciate it. I know you got a lot of work to do on your off-grid homestead over there. If you guys don't have Lee's Arkansas Bound, please go by and check them out. You want to see some real off-grid living, they got it going on there. Yeah. Uh, One thing I have to do for Shed Wars is I have to do a gladiator challenge for an innovation. And I really don't know how to build anything. So I don't know what I'm going to come up with on that. We're supposed to put out 2 Shed Wars videos a month. I probably will do a little bit over that. I don't want to do too crazy, but the only thing I'm going to do separate on gardening probably is my single seed challenge, because that's not exactly Shed Wars related. That's actually Scott Head put out a single seed challenge last year. So if you guys are gardeners, but you're not in Shed Wars and you want to participate in a collaboration, single seed challenge, I have a video on it. I think you put hashtag single seed challenge 2021 in the description box. And in your title, you're going to put single seed challenge 2021. And that way, your videos will come up with everybody else's videos that's doing that. I think that's a really cool collaboration to see how much food one single seed can grow. I think that's a really cool challenge. So I picked one tiny little collard green seed and put it in the big pot because somebody said they get really big. I've never grown it before. Don't know if it'll come up, but if it does come up out of the ground, I will make a video of it and put it in my single seed challenge playlist. And we'll follow along my single seed of collard green and see how it does. No, you don't have to post them on Scott Head's page. No. Um, I in my hashtags in the description box, I put hashtag single seed challenge 2021, hashtag Scott Head, hashtag single seed challenge. One of them had the date in it, one of them didn't have the date in it. So no, you and I also, as a courtesy, I also in my description box put a link to Scott Head's channel in my description box in case someone else wanted to go check out his channel and hear more about his single seed challenge. I started seeing the single seed challenge last year when I started watching Shed Wars videos, and I've always been interested in gardening. I've done gardening for 15 years. Now, I stayed pretty close to my comfort zone, and I didn't venture out and grow a bunch of stuff I didn't know what it was. This year, I am growing a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to be trying it, so we'll see how it goes. We may have to do a taste test. My first time growing and cooking collard greens. Let's see how that goes. And then I'll check out your video and copy your hashtag. Yes. Cool deal. Yeah, there's a lot of people participating in a single seed challenge. Some people, I think, have included their single seed challenge in their Shed Wars videos. But I think I'm going to do it as a separate thing on a separate playlist. So that way, if someone's actually following it to see if I can actually grow one collard green plant in a pot, they will know. And I may grow collard greens in another place, but in that pot, there is only one seed. So we'll see if my seed grows. If it doesn't grow, I'll tell you. And then I'll plant another seed and we'll start all over again and see what happens. But hopefully my one seed will sprout. I know that there's a lot of people doing the single seed challenge. That's pretty cool. Yes, that's very cool, Chris. That's very cool. I was so excited to catch your first live. That's awesome. I remember my first live. I just literally hit the button and said, I wonder if this will work. Click. And there was my first live. That's how my first live happened. I wonder if this go live button will really work. And it really actually was that easy. I just hit the button and there it was. I was live and, it didn't take very long. People were already streaming in. I think I only had about 50 subscribers when I did my first live. And my channel has grown quite a bit since then. I'm hoping to hit 900 here pretty soon. It was rough. Chris, let me tell you, I'm a pretty shy person. It took me a while to get over it. As a matter of fact, right before I go live, my husband will hear me from the other room going, taking a really deep breath to calm myself down. So, but it gets easier. And sometimes I don't even do that anymore. Like today, I didn't do that. I just said, I'm just going to come on for a little while and talk to some people. I'm not going to worry about bringing people up. I'm just going to see who wants to come in and talk to just plain old me. This is me. Guess what? I don't wear my hair down every day. I don't straighten my hair every day. When I'm outside in the garden, I got my ponytail on, sometimes my hat, and I'm wearing my tennis shoes. Yes, I have already started to buy things to give away for my 1K party. And it is going to be a party, let me tell you. And I will welcome Tyrannical Mystery Covers. Yes, I'm planning to welcome Bless Your Heart Homestead. Yes, I get very nervous about doing live streams. Today I'm doing really well. You can't see that I'm fidgeting with my hands underneath. And usually when I'm doing live streams, my laptop is sitting on a tray, like a TV tray. So sometimes I'll get so fidgety that you'll see the tray move because my feet will be fidgeting around. I'm not very good at sitting very long. I'm literally doing something all day. I have lots of TVs and I don't turn them on during the day. I only watch TV at night when my husband is home. I don't watch TV by myself. I do play people's videos though. I'm literally watching videos all day long. I'm trying to support everybody, trying to follow around everybody and make sure that I watch videos of everybody. So I'll try, I try to remember the names of who comes into my lives and I try to go back in and support their channel since I know they were there to support mine. Matter of fact, I'm going to write a couple of channel names down. So, very cool. So, very cool. I do appreciate all of you guys stopping by. Yes, I do. I do get really nervous. I did get over it. I mean, I've literally done over 40 live streams now. But let me tell you, there are days when I still have to take that deep breath right before I go to talking to people. It does help to have other people up with you, but today I haven't had anybody up with me, and I'm still doing just fine. Uh, yeah, 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 I looked at my playlist the other day, and I think there was 42 in there, so this probably makes 43. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take me to hit my 1K, but I'm gonna keep putting stuff together. So I guess the longer it takes, the more stuff I'll have to give away. That's kind of sad though. But yeah, I heard about a channel today that it's taken them 2 years and they're not quite monetized yet. So I am currently doing their playlist. I could hear them in the background talking, on a low volume. So I try to run somebody's playlist every day. So I try to pick different people. So probably tomorrow I'm gonna pick one of you guys and I'm gonna run your playlist. You'll know. You'll know I'm running your playlist because I will start commenting on a bunch of your videos in a playlist. So make sure you have a playlist, a whole playlist that will literally run for hours and hours long because that really helps. And then I will run by and make a comment and hit the thumbs up. And of course, my husband's used to it when he's at lunch. There's always somebody playing. He's like, "Who's this?" And he'll ask me, and he sometimes remembers some of the channels. Yeah, my YouTube 1 year anniversary is August 27th. This year, August 27th will be my year on YouTube, and I was hoping to get to my 1K in 1 year, if that's possible. Hopefully, it's possible. But I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream because I have to go make my husband's lunch. But thank you guys for stopping by and chatting with me. I do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And I hope you will try to grow something today if your weather is good. Try to accomplish something. Try to, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I feel bad because there's this channel that's 223 and it's taken her 2 years to get there. 223 subs and it's taken her 2 years to get there. So, yeah, sometimes I feel bad, but um, you can't measure your success with someone else's. We're all different. We're all on a different journey, and I'm thanking God for all of my subscribers, and I try to um, talk about God and put Bible verses in my videos, and I try to do devotionals. I need to do some more of those, and so yes, I'm all about networking, and I'm all about trying to help small channels. So I will, if I haven't got around to you on a shout out yet, I will. Believe me, I hit everybody's channel. So yeah, I think so. Some of my growing has came from my love rates. I've gotten 3 love rates this year. So the best life did his first Shed Wars video yesterday. Okay. I did not I watched so many Shed Wars videos yesterday. I'm not even sure if I saw that one, but I will pull that up and watch the Best Life's first Shed Wars video. Bushcraft, you subscribed to me when I was under 200. Wow. Yeah. My hardest hurdle was 200. I kept bumping from 181 to 205, back down to 184, back down, and I did that for a couple of months. I don't know what was going on. But then once I hit 500, it just blew up from there. So I appreciate all of your support. Thank you for coming by and saying hi to me on my live today. And I hope you guys all have a great day and get a lot done and do something kind, guys. Call one of your friends, check on one of your family members, make somebody smile, open the door for somebody, do something sweet to somebody today. And God bless you. Bye, guys.